from this Discord because I'm done with this.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
He's here to just like
let the issues get.
You didn't sit down and zip it.
Oh, he's digging his own hole right now.
I'm just gonna let it happen.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
This is Sky, right? He gets flustered and frustrated.
I'm gonna remove one person. 1 second.
Is it Shytoshi?
No. No, it was someone named Aspire. He's been in this channel. And...
he's a validator.
Get rid of him. No, he's been a piece of shit.
Aspire's been a piece of shit, so he's gone.
Dude, I was going back and forth.
Shytoshi talk at like
is he one of those
6 words per hour?
Because he's pissed off, and I made him mad. Like this is about guys. Sorry, Yubi, go ahead.
I was like, we just gotta control ourselves and not get too emotional during this aspect. Even though it's shit in the fan, this revolution that he's doing is probably not gonna work.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you explained to him the whole point of defense coming in and kicking out his team in the beginning.
I had never explained that yet.
But he wasn't. That's kind of where it changed him a little bit. But I mean, we got to be the bigger people. I mean, this is bigger than us. Ship is bigger than us, so we can't get too emotional in this aspect. We just kind of have to have a game plan and then figure out like tomorrow what we got to do to make sure that this. So sounds stupid, but when I was in sales, we had somebody was eager, brand new, was called a green pea. Somebody who was done with it became shitty is rotten. Right now, Shy just became rotten.
See,
and
you see,
usually if you have a rotten piece of fruit on a tree, you remove that piece of fruit.
You don't remove the tree.
You just keep going. Exactly.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is make sure we have a game plan. Not let the rest of the tree spoil because of something's rotten. So let's try not to be too emotional and try to be professional, especially with people coming in.
I keep telling people this is purely about community leadership. This isn't about the future of the project. The project will continue regardless.
We still have a great team. Like Queenie's still doing the game. I'm still doing the NFTs, I guess. Trophias still here with the Discord and making sure everyone's safe. We all have a game plan. Shytoshi is a mascot. That's
yeah. Can we have a DAO vote to change mascots? Honestly,
who has the most bone?
Who do you think has the most bone? Who do you think controls the DAO?
The day I found out that it was weighted, the day I was like,
Shytoshi gets upwards of $500,000 a month. Some of that is given out to.
I've been paid 3 times in 2 years, just so you guys know.
Yeah, and I'm really sorry.
Wait, been where?
I've been paid 3 times in 2 years. I'm not on a monthly salary or anything like that.
I am on a monthly salary, just so you all know, and I really. Yeah. I'm sorry, Queenie. You were supposed to be on monthly salary too, just so you're aware.
I don't care about that, but yeah, I think I've been paid a total of about. I mean, look, I'm not complaining. This is great money for me because it's USD, and USD to AUD obviously is a great conversion rate. I will never complain about being paid. Just for transparency, I've been paid 3 times. Twice in bone for the AMAs that I did, and for just sort of like I'd been doing a lot of growth stuff, so that was in like intervals. Those were around about, I think I got paid 21,000 AUD worth the first time, and I think around 10,000 AUD worth the second time. And then recently for doing all of the game launch, Shy paid me in SHIB around about 30,000 AUD. So I'm not complaining, but I am not on a monthly salary. So I'm just putting that out there to you guys. Everything I have done, I do it in my spare time and on my weekends. I have a full-time job that pays me. Like outside of crypto, I have a career. This is all I do. So you can, I am quite upset to find out that this is how things are ending, or maybe not ending, I don't know, but for Shy to turn around and do this to me after 2 years where I have been speaking for him, in AMAs and such, it's pretty rude. I won't lie.
Wait, how the bone pool's been distributed among developers and moderators and everybody?
Well, I know up until the metaverse, like, I could be wrong, so Troph, you can probably clarify more than me.
Of course, go ahead.
Up until the metaverse, people had to be paid because obviously, we brought Marcy and such on, So Shy started paying them, and I believe he got an increase of around about 200,000 USD a month.
We got a spy.
Of that. So he's got between 300 and 500,000 USD
public on
a
the
month.
blockchain. It's all public on the blockchain.
Yeah, it's all on the blockchain. If you backtrace my ENS, you can see the wallet that pays everyone.
Right, I'm not a spy. I'm just curious. Like, I'm just another, like, I literally just, I'm just a Shiboshi guy. Like,
of course, Shiboshis are, you're being protected by Yubi. He's in this channel right now. He's brought you utility to the Shiboshis.
Every single time I chat to Yubi, he shows me something cool from another NFT project that he thinks would be great for the Shiboshis. So he's got your back.
Oh, much appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
He's got your back. I promise you. Yubi has
your back.
Yeah, I got your back. I'll try.
Oh my god, he just called Queenie Kanye? What a fucking dick.
Uh-oh. Oh, really?
Mm.
Yeah, this is months in the making.
Coffee.
No, I mean, I knew about the background stuff, but I just found out about.
You mean this stuff? Yeah.
I'm like looking through, like, oh shit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I guess I'm not on the team anymore.
I'm sorry.
I guess there is no team.
I mean, I'm sorry that this has come to this. We try to keep it privately for months. He hasn't talked to us. He hasn't talked to us. He's doing his own thing. He's
consolidating power. Cool. Whatever.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go back to making memes.
Do it. No, seriously. Like, he can't control you guys.
I mean, I haven't seen Shytoshi in like a few months, admittedly.
Hey, you and me both. Have you ever tried to market a game where you don't get any information?
Oh my goodness. Like, at least because he used to do, what was it, monthly? Or like the most was like bi-monthly visits in general, just wherever. But
he's always had an issue with Discord, just so you're aware.
Oh, okay.
He's always had an issue with Discord.
I mean,
Jax Shy has told me multiple times that the reason he does things haphazardly is because that way no one can predict us.
He's like a mob boss.
Yeah, he is. He's trying to.
He's just like drunk all the time.
Next.
Right. I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to make sense of all this, but I guess everybody just has. Maybe I don't think anybody means bad for the team. I guess
it's just because he means bad for the team because the reason why this happened today. Here's the reason why this happened today. I was in Telegram. Someone posted NFAI. A link to NFAI, which is a separate project that Shytoshi posted on his personal Twitter.
And wait, is a different account or the one with 900,000?
Doesn't matter. That's a personal account.
That's fair.
Shib is a community, not one person.
Yeah, that's true.
So I said, please don't shill off-topic projects in here. He then created a separate Telegram and caused all of this. Ragnar then started to ban everyone out of the main Shib Telegram channel. He then posted the new Telegram link on Twitter, and then he started all of this. I'm sorry, but NFAI, if you go look on CoinMarketCap, it'll tell you and spell out what exactly that token is, and it's a scam. It rugs people. It stops you from selling. It changes things in the contract. It changes the taxes. There's a big warning message on CoinMarketCap about it. Yet Shytoshi said Win Shibarium on Twitter has everyone talking about it, and it pumps it 400% or some shit, or 40% or whatever it was.
Yeah, 40%, bro.
And then he acts like he didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, it's a new token. The following token has a variable tax function on the smart contract.
Yeah, we've all seen it.
Okay. Sorry, this is my first time hearing about this. Okay.
So if he's this upset about screenshots, just don't say stupid shit or do stupid things that you don't want screenshotted.
Yeah.
And also, the thing is, I said, "Why was I fired?" And he said, "You guys fired yourselves." I was like,
Yeah, it does,
no,
right?
why was I fired? And he was like, if you want me to trust you, don't share screenshots. And I said, I shared the screenshot after you fired me. Why was I fired? You can't tell me the reason I was fired was for something I did after I was fired.
I'm super worried about
By the way, his last comment on I didn't know removing someone from a Telegram chat was firing someone. He did that back in December when he got mad at me in the alpha chat.
You removed Troth months ago.
Because I typed a very sincere message to him as to what was going on, and his reply to me was venomous. It was venomous. He called me a snake. He called me has ulterior motives. He called me he's called me a lot of stuff, guys. And if I'm all that stuff, why am I still here?
As head of defense, Trophias warned Shytoshi that he was liaising with some pretty sketchy individuals who had doxed us previously, and that Shy had been doxed. And Shy responded to that with, "Is that a threat?" So
he's threatened through the actions of others. My parents, my mom, my family, and multiple other people's families have been targeted due to Shytoshi's actions.
I got diced yesterday again.
Yes, you did.
Just for trying to help the community. And I just asked for protection because I'm more scared of my family because my family's going through issues and I don't want them ever hurt. I don't give a shit about myself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same.
I'm here to protect others over myself. I stood in front of everyone, and his audacity told me, "Go get fucked."
Wow. It's like a Call of Duty lobby.
Yeah. He told me basically, "Go get fucked." He is a child, and I will not stand with Shytoshi because of what he's done to this community. He has lied every step of the way. He just likes to update his fucking Twitter bios to when soons and hype, and the community doesn't
like it.
Need hype.
They said 1,000,000 times, I hate it. So do we. And do you know how tiring it is defending it every single fucking time?
Where do you get your identities?
Oh, by Lago. Did you just eat Lago?
Oh, Shy knows exactly who I am.
Wait, I just get removed from something?
No, I mean, but how did other people other than him?
He just deleted your comment.
Yeah, somebody
Like
Who?
Lago had a message there and it just disappeared. I don't know if that was him or who did that.
It had to be. No one else would have deleted that.
He can't delete anything. I've taken away all his Kraken.
Lago might have deleted his own.
No,
I didn't.
Kraken did.
No, you didn't.
Hold on.
Why, Kraken?
I didn't delete it, but I did tag him over in the other place. In case he wanted to actually type over there so he can truly explain.
This is not the... I gotta message Kraken, tell him this is not the time to delete people's...
I already told him. I already told him.
I think he was, because he was...
No, this is...
I'm assuming nobody's trying to understand this. His last rant here made absolutely zero sense.
Why is it in all caps?
You guys are seeing this.
Or I'm watching Generals.
So let me just have you guys understand something. 2 days ago, the MV team was begging for more organization. No, that is a lie. We are organized. He is the one that's trying to destroy the organization.
Hold on.
I was there for the start of that conversation.
Hold on. No, you weren't. This was
No. I'm talking about why he joined that meeting. I saw exactly why.
Yeah.
I just wanted everyone on the same team to work for a greater goal of Shib and the Shiboshis and the metaverse. And we keep fighting people on the back end when we're just trying to build this crap. And then there's all this other drama coming in from those tokens and other things and the fun Lord Gotti stuff that we keep fighting also that's taking away from us building the metaverse. And it's just eating into our days constantly. And we just wanted backup from him because we are getting attacked, we're getting doxxed, we're trying to defend every single day. And we're like, just Shy, please just defend us when this happens. That's all I ask.
Gatekeepers?
He just wants to be the only gatekeeper.
He's the gatekeeper. He's trying to tell people that I'm the gatekeeper. And I'm not. I'm the one trying to set everything free. Yubi is trying to set everything free. He will not allow it.
Wait, so who deleted my thing? Was it Shy?
It's fine. No, it wasn't.
It's fine. It was just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding.
I still say he's drunk.
I mean, no, he's definitely drunk.
So I can't type.
I just want a straight answer. I haven't been given one.
I'm about to be drunk. I think I got removed from everything too, which makes no sense.
Yeah,
to
you
me.
did. You got removed before I did, and I got to watch Stixil, Yubi, and Kraken be removed in front of me.
Since I'm here and I don't know what's going on, I've been given 3 days to make John Richmond succeed as an NFT. I've been spending since this morning all the way till like 2 hours ago, and I took a nap, and I was going to be up all night continuing this.
That's not reasonable.
Why did I get told to do this to help Shy make money when this happens? I don't understand. Why would he do this?
Shy has victimized Yubi the entire time.
On your charity case.
He did.
By the way, from what I can gather, Yubi, from what I can gather, you were removed because you're Tubby.
And I'm adjacent to Tubby, so is that just like Chubby or?
Tubby means like
Tubby.
Yeah, Tubby.
But I can cuddle really well.
That is true.
No need the Tubby shame.
Tis the season.
You got experience, everyone?
I don't just like penguins because it's slender. But really, I got removed because I like Trophias because we're a team. It doesn't matter if you like him.
Yeah.
Work with him. It doesn't fucking matter. I work with everyone. I don't hate anybody. Like, you should see that in the community. That's the last thing I do is ever hate anybody.
Yeah, and like as someone with like a kind of a window into the inner workings, it's like the ones you hear speaking are so organized. They get along so great. There's a separate,
We're
like
trying
channels
to
with
organize
them.
this shit. We don't want the
Yeah.
hype messages. We hate the fucking hype messages.
And the discordant thing, no pun intended, but the discordant thing is like when Shytoshi goes off on his rants and cryptic
It
things.
doesn't
like,
make sense.
He's
I love.
off,
Sorry,
honestly.
he just said you deserve to say that the lies that will happen after this is unlocked aren't true. So it's only lies if we say it.
Oh my god.
Also, you deserve to begin to ask how you'll fill out the intake form. The intake form that he stole from Based, or is it a new one?
Like, he's been off on his own for a while, and the team has been working. From what I see, the team works on their own without him, and he just basically spews what he wants on his page.
Ooh, hitting them with the hard ones.
Yeah, Based worked hard on the intake form.
He did.
I might not know the inner workings of like a decentralized group working on like a coding project, but like generally a coding, like it's like writing a book. You have ownership of the code you write, and I don't think you guys are an organization, obviously. So multiple hands that coded in there should be proprietary to them, like what they had entered into the code base.
One question I did have related to this is because like we're decentralized in principle, right? But in a way, we are centralized in terms of like we have like the Discord staff, we have like there's a background.
Millennium, you're gone.
Centralized. In that sense.
How does decentralization?
It's something that I've explained a few times before in AMA. So the thing is, where the confusion comes from, decentralization as it relates to crypto is to do with the actual functionality of the transactions. You don't have a middleman. It's all peer-to-peer with liquidity pools. That's decentralization. Projects try to be as decentralized as possible so that they can share, not necessarily responsibility, but like share ideas within the community and try and always be built by the community for the community. But there will always be centralization for organization and for developing because you can't get anywhere without it, and you can't just let any man and his dog in because it's money. People are greedy. There will always be issues.
He's about to do a mass manipulation tactic.
He is
right
about
here.
to bring his team back in, by the way.
I'm aware.
And that's well, I know you are. They don't.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, a bunch of people that were on the take and trying to get their buddy projects onto.
You know that there shouldn't actually be any
football
pairs yet.
Hold on.
All right, so you're just gonna like this isn't. I don't think this is done now. So we were when the defense team came out. One of the things we had to do was look at our intake people because there was some concerns that they were taking funds. We looked at them, found out that a lot of these tokens like Vamp, Civ, Voxel, that came in early on the swap, were getting paid by the intake team, tokens, and there was some prominent people that were also. Someone put sex in the thing. Sorry.
Yeah, I laughed at that.
But that's funny. And so the deeper we looked, and we started finding. They were part of the team wallets. Like, they were getting tokens before the launch, like Voxel and Civ.
Oh, God. Not that again.
Yeah,
And,
like, what's it called? Like pre-release tokens? No, what are they called? You know that?
Yeah.
There's like a word for it.
No, they were under team allocation.
Right.
That was team allocation, okay.
And started finding that out. And they were forcing us to try to front run, like, get past the process. And we are completely non-partial. The whole thing is to make sure the community is safe. Even if it was our own team members or not our own team members. We looked at every project the same. We found that. We took it to the head guys. We got told, I quote, get rid of them. And we got rid of the intake people and every person that was getting that. That's why we saw, like, Shib Informer go away. And you saw, like, a lot of these...
Oh, I missed that guy.
No, you don't.
Away.
Oh, well,
No, you don't.
yeah, no.
Remember that.
Because they were pretty much taking money to make it believe like that's a good project with the community.
Wow.
And
That guy. Ooh.
I traced wallets that
So
unfortunately
that's-
were related to him, and it was millions of dollars in Civ tokens.
Wait, what was the well? I guess it's unrelated. Sorry, what was the truth behind Sheep Informer? Because
It's called being
Did
on
you
the
not
take.
just hear them? He was taking
he was
bribes
on-
and
Yes,
kickbacks.
he was on the intake people. He had insider access to certain tokens. He got paid by some of these tokens to promote them to make them look good. And refused to listen to anyone except Shy and that side of the team. Even us when we were just asking for something simple like, hey, we just want to make sure the giveaway lands are being given away.
Yeah, it all
And,
started when he
instead of
said he
being
didn't
proper,
get any
he
lands, and he did.
he bitched me out, saying it wasn't my place to know.
interesting.
I remember when he was on here and he was like, "Oh, I'm the one who gave this project clout," and then he got like kicked off.
Even though I actually showed him that whenever he was in an AMA with Gardo Wallet, that he was going to hand over his account when he left the team. I showed it to him whenever it came to him being fired. He did not obviously hand over his account.
He was asked to, kind of, or that was brought up. Kind of like, hey, you said this, remember?
I mean,
And what sucks is
the concern was the giveaways.
Yeah,
That's what started it.
That's what finished it, actually.
Well, that's what started it for me. I'm not on the defense team, so.
But what sucks about this whole thing is when we were doing everything, there was a lot of really good projects, a lot of good NFTs, a lot of good big NFTs, and a lot of big tokens coming in that wanted to work with us. But unless they didn't go through Shytoshi's group, then they were told just get rid of them. Like, don't even worry about them. That's why Shiboshi's never really had, like, once we got the go ahead to just do it yourself and like figure out what happens later, that's when we actually started getting utility for certain things. But
there like
I don't-
80
I don't
plus
think it was
projects?
too. There was a lot. There's still a lot that's trying to get through, but in the beginning there was so many.
And that
That's
wallet
why
that
tiny
had
tokens
millions
that are
of Civ
tiny
tokens in
tokens
it.
like there's tiny tokens like Civ when they came out. Like Voxel wasn't even a token when they were trying to come in.
MBET
MBET wasn't even a thing, and like they want to be a casino, and they try to get pushed into all of our stuff. What was the other one? Grove. That one was like pretty much a scam. But all those ones were getting pushed through even without ever being a token. And we got told just to do it.
He's typing a doozy.
Yeah.
You know you're muted, right? Oh. Being cheeky.
Cheek.
I'm curious. This might be unrelated, but is any of this why Cat left last year?
No,
Hold on.
unrelated.
Thank you.
No.
I will say one thing. I will say one thing. I will only say one thing. I am not touching that with a 10-foot pole. But what I will say,
past.
No, it's the past. But that had a direct cause of what you're seeing now at the forefront of the past. Cat was misguided, and that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, they're not related. That was a separate thing, but yeah.
Okay.
Shytoshi also yelled at us about that too, just so you guys know. But it's the past. We're moved on from that. Yeah. He's no longer here. If he gets brought back, oh man, you guys are in for a treat.
Kat has said himself that he in the long run he feels it was a good decision. So don't even yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I was just curious because trying to put puzzle pieces together.
I'm aware. Yeah. That's fine. I'm not going to talk shit, but he was removed for a reason. He left on his own, but he was removed for a reason.
Yeah. And Kat and I are good friends personally, so yeah, trust me when I say it's separate.
Wow, he's writing a novel. I can't.
Or a sentence.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm gonna go get a drink of water while he writes, but thank you guys for the insight so far. At least it's much appreciated.
You are free to ask anything because we are going to be.
I'm gonna get a drink that's not water.
We're going to be transparent.
Way ahead of you.
It's 3:45. I'm gonna have a drink.
If this turns out good at the end, I'll have a full glass of heavy cream. I'll do that. That'll be something.
White Russian is what I'm hearing.
Damn, is he already here?
White Russian. I'll just take whiskey at this one. Just give me whiskey. I'll get the good whiskey.
Wait,
salted caramel whiskey.
Is that racist? Like White Russian? Is that racist?
No, that's a drink.
No, I'm aware. No. I know it's a drink.
No.
God.
I hate to inform you that Trophias has been muted.
Too defensive, Trop. Too defensive.
Okay, I put it in the other chat. You know what I'm really upset about? He did this all on Penguin Awareness Day.
Oh no!
Oh, this son of a bitch!
Oh man, that's
not very aware.
Actually, it's probably not Penguin Awareness Day in Australia anymore.
So if you can find a penguin emote, I want you to spam it to Shine. How as many penguins as you can.
How does okay? My question was, why did you steal the intake away from Based? He was working on that for months.
Yeah, he was.
And you literally ripped it away from him in under 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So how does it take this much to type?
Chaos.
Unless
it's chaos.
Yeah. No, he's trying. He's typing
Take it out to rebuild.
He's taking. He is going to write a long ass message that manipulates the entire thing without even answering it. Watch.
I still want to know why I was removed. He still hasn't told me. He told me that it was because he couldn't risk screenshots, but I haven't screenshot anything until now.
A lot of fallacies that kind of fall.
Screenshot. He was talking about Queenie. This is about me.
I know, but he said sharing screenshots is not how you develop trust. Period. When I asked why I was fired, and I said I only shared the screenshot publicly in the Discord when after it already happened. That doesn't make sense. Why was I removed?
I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious. So he's been listening to all the people who are very obviously against the community, all the fucking collectors and all those people out there.
Any updates to Shytoshi's novel?
Yeah, he's still typing the manipulation piece.
Please?
Gotcha.
Fucking being buddy with Lord Gotti.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, don't even get started on that.
Yeah, Lord Gotti sucks.
What exactly did the ship team do that was wrong? Why did this all happen?
I'm guilty by association, apparently, so I can't tell you that.
This started with me going into a public telegram and saying to someone that they should not post shilling projects in the telegram. And it was with ANFA AI, or whatever, however you call it. And if you go on CoinMarketCap, it's a scam.
I think that's a reasonable point out.
It's been a long time coming.
Why the team was disbanded.
What happens when someone wants to do things their way, but if you don't give instructions and the community is screaming for progress, people in the team will start taking initiative, and that's where the issue lies. We have to wait to be told what to do, but we just never hear anything.
It just looks like a power grab and like divide and conquer and almost like some Stalinistic kind of purge.
Well, I'm sure I've already burnt this fucking bridge, so whatever, but like I've been trying to do stuff for the game. Like I was very unwell at the end of last year. I got my wisdom teeth out, I got COVID, and then I got a kidney infection, so I was a bit away. But I have been trying since the launch of the game to figure out what's going on and get things done. And
it also shouldn't all be on you to make that game a success. Like, that's supposed to be Shytoshi's project.
That game is huge.
I went in after I got back and I said, hey guys, sorry I've been a little bit difficult to like get through to. Like, here's and I sent through a fucking long ass message, a novel of updates. I said, update on this, update on that, update on this, like where we were at with all the things. And then I asked some questions. I got a response from Shy, who was meant to be my partner on this, right? So this is literally the game team, other than the people helping me, is me, Shy, and Volk. That's it. And Playside, because we contract them, right? So it's not like this is a busy chat. I put that in, and the response I got from Shy was the next day in the afternoon, he said, sorry, I didn't see this. And then said, yes, we can update the website, which isn't what I asked. I asked who I need to go to update the website. So the response I got to my massive message.
Yo, it's here, bro. It's here.
What's that?
We got a message.
We got a message? All right, let's see.
It's long.
I am building Shibarium.
Didn't I just say? What did I just say about the eyes?
Holy shit!
Oh,
thank you,
my God.
Chat GPT for the win.
Chat GPT wouldn't spell again with 2 A's.
Power really corrupts people.
Yeah, I told you guys.
I got the penguin in.
I told you guys. This is all a manipulation tactic.
That's silly Willy. Yeah, it's definitely.
Trophy saying that's a manipulation tactic, remember? You're not allowed to point anything out.
I had a group.
Oh, I'm based as a coder and one of my friends.
What? Literally shot on base recently.
Like, no, I'm not.
Base,
I'm talking to base in the other room. Oh God, just.
Oh boy,
the one combo I have on one window and the other combo on the other.
I don't know what's about to happen. He just called Bates his friend. He just called Bates his friend.
Wow. Bates has left more team chats out of frustration than any of us.
Okay, I wasn't smoking before. I wasn't getting high before. I'm getting high now because I don't know which way this is going to go at this point, guys.
Base is a coder, not a designer. Man, that triggers my like senior software engineer career.
So it's sad that he had to say that because guess what?
God, I hate product.
Base worked with Bravo to design the website with Cal V2. So yes, there is a designer. It's called Bravo. I know.
Can I just say he's trying to redirect this as you said he would? Saying this isn't about Shy. No, this isn't about Shy. This is about people being fearful to lose positions.
$10
so
and I'll say $10 and I'll say
he's not the bad guy. I'll pay it. I'll pay it. So like he's obviously like trying to steer this like these people are just mad because they're worried about losing their job. and I'm not the bad guy. It's just them being scared. Like, what's that have to do with fucking anything?
Nothing, because he's just trying to build a narrative. And like Queenie just said, she's been trying to get a hold of this whole game thing, and then he hasn't communicated. Like Queenie, I know you've seen me on Twitter, but like you've stood up for this community more than a lot of people. So I just gotta thank you for that, because this is just kind of embarrassing to watch, to be honest with you. But I'm kind of glad that other people are noticing this shit. But I'm just wowed.
Think how much I have to bite my tongue on Twitter every time I see someone say something that's blatantly true, and I'm not allowed to prove or deny it.
Oh, Ban Bay Capital. There we go. I get to remove him now. Yes! Finally.
Ban Bay Capital.
Yep, Ban Bay Capital. I've been waiting.
Oh, yeah. What channel are like people talking in Bone, I'm guessing?
No, I just removed him. Fuck this.
No, I was just trying to look at a...
He did a thumbs down, or he did the clown emoji on that post, and then he removed it really quickly.
Oh.
He didn't answer anything at all.
Nope.
No, he didn't.
He just said, "I'm building Shibarium." We know. I prefaced
What
this
about-
entire bullshit
what
in
about
general chat.
What about the other devs? What about the other developers? Aren't they building Shibarium too?
Exactly. It is
I
not
said
about
in
him.
general chat, Shibarium will go ahead regardless of what we're talking about today. I want to know why the fuck I was removed from an internal chat and told I couldn't be trusted.
Okay, but Trophias, just saying, I don't think you should ban people for emojis, though. I guess
not right now.
No. You don't understand.
But he also has been an issue.
He's been an issue. If I say something,
There's usually background to it.
don't manipulate this conversation. That person has been more trouble than you know. So don't you manipulate this conversation right now, because you're not going to win. I have too much information to spill and receipts to show. So if you don't know what's going on, I'd shut up, because this is manipulation.
Hold on.
And I'm not tolerating it.
It's alright, Trev.
This enemy is shy right now. He created this.
Not even enemy. I just want fucking answers. Give me a straight answer for once.
Shy never gives answers. You should know this by now.
A girl can dream, okay? It's been two fucking years.
He's the idea guy that's like, guys, we need an idea.
No, he's not. He's not.
No, he's not.
I'm the fucking idea guy.
No, I don't think you got the. I don't think you got the thing. His idea is getting everyone else to get the ideas. So
I'm a people person.
I have a vision. It's very unclear, and No, Bayside's typing.
Well,
but we just gotta be again.
Wait, is Base typing?
Oh yeah, he is.
Base is typing.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Yugi.
Oh no, Base just typing.
We just gotta. We cannot stoop to his level though. Like
no, Base will be.
I asked us. Let's just stay semi-professional on this aspect. We still have millions and millions of people with millions of dollars invested in this ecosystem.
I mean, all the retail investors ain't gonna say this.
No, but it'll get out there to.
I know.
I'll go on Twitter real quick.
And so they're going to come into Discord today, tomorrow, the next day. We need to keep acting professional on this.
Yeah,
that's the next goal. We cannot let people lose money. We cannot let Shib die just because of someone's ego right now. So let's kind of not get too hyped on this whole thing. Let's take it down a notch. I mean, that's what
Shy tweeted, you can unlock the chat, and now people think that he's talking about Shibarium Lodge.
Of course, it's the Shibarium Lodge.
He's going to say soon, Shibarium, my vision.
Soon, the Shibarium that I programmed, my vision. Call the WEF.
When Eric.
He's a coder, not a designer. What the?
Yeah.
No,
he doesn't design, he codes.
He's a code monkey.
Okay, hold on. He's neither guy, by the way. He doesn't know code.
Shytoshi doesn't know code. And
no, we've kind of talked to him about certain things about code and about crypto, and he has no damn clue.
He knows how to hype, though. He knows how to hype.
That's all he knows how to do.
He's a mascot. It's okay. Another fucking analogy here. When you go to a football game, right? The mascot hypes everybody up. He makes the game better, but does he actually affect the game? No.
Every time we've asked him, like the follow up on the hype, it never comes. So it's kind of like, what's the point of hyping?
so maybe Shytoshi's like the Cleveland Browns mascot. Okay, not great, but he tries.
Can I just say, like, Shytoshi like only tweeted to unlock the chat because he wants to bring attention to this because he thinks he did a good job here. Like he thinks this went well for him, and it did not.
They said people are messaging me all the time. They said you'll hear them. You'll hear what they have to say.
We said, "Hey,
He's
Shy,
fucking delusional."
We said, "Hey, Shy, why are you giving false launch dates to the X1 chat?" And he said, "We need them hyped up so that Shibarium will be a success." And I said, "We have a community of 200,000 plus people just in Discord alone. What the fuck are you talking about?" So we don't need another community for Shibarium to be a success. Everyone is ready and waiting, and we have been for months.
And months.
Like, how much work that we're like preparing for the validators and educating them and educating ourselves to be prepared for this.
Another person is looking. Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, especially like you have to put it out there on the.
Oh, they're in a VC.
Oh, we're in a VC. Hi.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I talked to my team member, so I must be a bad person.
Yay, I'm just a community member again.
Nah,
member.
That's an upgrade.
I'm going to work on Shibra Eternity until I'm forcibly removed. So,
Joe, you and I have talked a lot, and I know that. Please know that you are a team member, but not just that, you are a SHIB community member, and that's the most
100%.
important thing. It doesn't matter what you are, and it doesn't matter if you're on the team or not, because guess what?
Tags are fucking tags. Like,
exactly.
You'll never hear me go to these spaces and be like, I'm a metaverse member, a core member of this. No, we're all like.
It's about.
I don't know if anyone was here that god awful first AMA that I had, and they called me the boss of SHIB. I was like, no, I'm just a community person. In the end, that's all we are. We're just trying to make SHIB better for everybody else.
It's like every time Milkshake and I get called developers, and we're like, nope.
And also, just recently, once the website was out, you were calling me a dev.
Yeah.
I'm not a dev. I don't know programming. Yushi, you're hot micing, by the way.
I created a lot of parody songs. I didn't get a label. That's not fair.
Like,
if they hurt the freaking floor of Shiboshis, I'm gonna murder somebody. I've been working my ass off to keep that floor up.
They won't hurt their own ecosystem.
This is wow.
I mean, maybe not intentionally.
God damn it.
Okay, the floor went down a bit, but that's not bad.
But like, Joe, seriously, I want you to know that what you do on Twitter, showing the mapping of the Shim army, like, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love when you do those.
That shit's cool. Shytoshi
weird hobby stuff.
Never did that. He's never brought something like that.
This is the first time he's been in Discord since he said he wouldn't come back.
If he has,
yeah, it is.
If that's how someone if someone tells you your work is shit off of Twitter, they don't know what they're talking about because they don't know what they're looking at. Everything that benefits SHIB. It's not about team members. It's not about me doing the website. Articles saying that I'm a developer. I'm not a developer. A developer means multiple things, and it's not about being that. It is about pushing.
My bone is dumping right now a little bit.
Yeah, it's on Discord.
Yeah, whatever.
It's whatever. It's still up like 100%.
It's been up but
it's just you can see the timing. I'm just like, oh man.
The difference, Joe, is you're doing something. You're doing something and you're showcasing something. I showcased something. UB showcased something. Queenie showcased something. Everyone, including community, showcased and can showcase something. Very, very good. And guess how you do that? Through community projects. And you know what? Those community projects are going onto the website. Well, that's the ambition. But ultimately, it was all going to go right back into the community. We just needed to build it first, so then we can show you how to utilize it.
Yeah. The only reason I said I guess I'm not on the team now or whatever, I'm not a team member.
You are
Because I
though,
was like,
Joe. He doesn't
you are.
determine who is.
I was just trying to figure out a new Twitter bio. That's all.
I'm just gonna change mine to apparently not Shiba Games
Yeah.
Lead.
Hashtag apparently not.
You should put hashtag the throne.
It's complicated.
No one ever voted Shytoshi as king, so he doesn't get to make those decisions unilaterally.
Exactly.
I think at this point you can probably unlock the general chat.
Yeah, well, yeah, because basically
Time for chaos.
Like the only
chaos. Time for Dog Dow. Time for Dog Dow. That's what I say.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We can't use the DAO because it's weighted to bone, and he has the most bone.
No kidding.
You can't unbark a bark.
Hi.
Unmuzzle.
Likusha is.
So I want your guys' personal takes. That was without my. I want to know what you guys think about what he just did.
I think it completely shits on the community as a whole. He could have disbanded let's say hypothetically he wanted to go further into decentralization and disband the teams or reconfigure them. This could have been done privately. This is like a clusterfuck, honestly. I mean, like
I agree, and it messes with the confidence of the community. By the way, because everyone's watching this, and it's going to be everywhere tomorrow on Twitter or now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that was interesting, folks.
We'll hold bags as well.
And you know what? The fucked up part is they tried to have these conversations privately, and Shytoshi kicked them from the room.
What the fuck just happened?
So this is all on Shytoshi because he wouldn't have this conversation. He refused to.
I still didn't get an answer.
It just hurts for investors. It just, like the community, the investors, everyone that's put, their heart and soul into cheering for the project every day. It just kind of sucks to watch it like this, because people idolize Shytoshi on Twitter, but then you go to these channels, you go to other Telegram channels, or you come to Discord and you see another story. And I've been educating myself on it, and it's just hard to see this shit,
But think of it this way: it's like decentralization in action. Like we're all in the boardroom, and if you think about it, why is this all being public? It's like because the public we are the chairman of the board, all of us. So it's like
absolutely. I just a little more tactful. I don't know, more strategic.
No, of course, yeah, no, but I mean that's just how he is. He's so impulsive and always has been. He says what he wants. He does what he wants. He does things that without consulting other people on the team. It's like he doesn't really think. He just acts.
What sucks is that he's surrounded by talented people on the team. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I admire a lot of the people that are on the team that makes this happen every day. That's what hurts to see, random acts of, just letting people go just because you're restructuring, but just randomly not explaining why. Like Queenie can't even get an answer yet. She's on the Shiba Eternity team with one other dude.
Come again? It's all kind of absolutely. He makes a good point.
I got it.
Yeah, I gotcha, man. I agree. Hashtag that.
There's still the people asking, what's the utility of leash?
Jackson and I were losing it earlier when it was people being like, is Layer 2 going to be a token in the middle of all of it?
Oh, yeah.
Semper's like, please don't buy anything. And I think there was someone else who was like, I'm looking to be a business management partner. Just no, now is not the time.
Wait. And the 6 people that wrote helped us.
Nah, bros, I can't wait for my tree airdrops. It's gonna be a good time.
Someone said Shytoshi offer 1 million tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think my general take is that I know it's you guys tried, but this should not have been handled in general of Discord. I just think
no shit.
You don't get it.
I agree.
No
I agree.
shit.
You don't get it.
We've been
They
holding the
tried to do it
floodgates for months.
privately, and then they kicked him out of the fucking
hold on,
group.
guys. Hold on. Hold on. Just so whoever said that, do you understand what's going on?
I mean, I'm trying to. Yeah. I'm trying to. I'm just asking questions.
I know.
It's okay.
It shouldn't have gone public. You're right.
We've been trying to stop it the last few months.
Who's screaming?
Who is up miking?
I got it.
This is a test certificate from Minecraft?
How much dead imitated wham do I need?
I need to hook my JVM argument.
Okay.
I miss Rust chat.
You can continue. My apologies for that.
This is Darren's chat level.
Get hit by a rock.
And I'm just gonna call you Kia and Kikia. We've tried.
Wait, Shytoshi just commented because I made a Twitter post saying I am becometh LAGOJO, just a community member, and then he commented saying fill out an intake so we can organize and we can actually know you. Why is it such a hard concept?
Oh my god.
That's really funny.
That's fucking insulting.
Like what?
That's fucking insulting, Joe. I am so sorry.
Wait,
I don't know. I mean, he probably doesn't know who I am, but I dox myself to you guys.
I mean, I dox
that's
myself
the
to
point.
so.
Shy doesn't know anyone in the community, anyone on the fucking team. He doesn't give a shit about what's going on unless he's in charge of it and he's doing it. Otherwise, it doesn't matter.
There's not strong validity whenever you try to like be the leader and you're not doxed. I mean, you can't be held accountable. You just disappear.
We know who he is, but we're not going to do him.
He's doxed.
I know. I meant like not you guys doxing him. I meant him just self-doxing for, accountability's sake. If he wanted to be like that position, you can't like control the strings and like behind the scenes. Like that's always shady, and it always leads to like some mob ethic, like mafia-esque kind of shit.
That's what sucks. This kind of stuff leads to more questions and more confusion. And I know you guys are trying to like clean it up, but we're trying to have it, and it sucks. It just really sucks to watch it.
Do you think we want all of this bullshit?
No, of course not. I mean, no
fucking build.
project would.
We will just want to fucking build with the community.
I literally was working on She-Ra Eternity marketing stuff for Twitter up until the point this happened.
You have people going off rogue in Telegram banning people. Ragnar has gone rogue, and I see a few Telegram mods in here too. And listen, I'm gonna find out what went on. Trust me, I know everything. So if you're gonna try and do something, man, you're skirting up the wrong tree. Because if I get removed, everyone will know what happened. So you can take that back to your little other admin chat if you are a rogue person, but we're not going to do this here. I've secured Discord. Only one person can remove me. And if they go like the same thing, I guess we'll all know where Shib really falls. Because it won't be with me. It won't be with me.
You guys were going to be like keeping yourself from getting silenced.
They're trying to silence me. They've tried to silence me for months and over a year. People have made me look crazy just to prove a fucking point, a manipulation tactic. And I know certain people in here are aware of it and have never said anything about it. And you know what? To those people who are in this channel right now, who knew about it and didn't say anything, and then tried to like FUD with the people, shame on you. Shame on you trying to manipulate an entire community. You know who you are.
Shy's a genius with words.
Yes, he is.
No,
I
I don't see
mean-
that. I don't see that at all.
I
don't see that. I don't see that at all.
Like I was reading the comment, but
no. I know what you mean by that. I know what you mean by that.
he tiptoed around the subject, but still ended up saying the worst thing you could say, like in a we project.
I fuck up and say I
eyes.
sometimes, but I always say I am so fucking sorry. I meant we.
I don't think I ever say I.
I try my best not to say
Your
I.
venom.
Unless it's the ship eternity stuff, because that is literally just me.
Well, yeah,
That's
I mean,
really
you have a
bad.
team behind. You have a team behind you, but like,
But they haven't been given anything to do yet.
exactly. I know.
Well,
I was supposed to meet with. Actually, let's talk about community over there, Queenie. And I know you know about this. I was supposed to meet up with Unbreakable, Unbelievable, Unbonable,
Unbelievable.
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 It was one of the tokens. Listen, it was one of the tokens. All right. He made an amazing Discord bot that went through all of the cards, I believe, in the game. Is that right, Queenie?
Mm-hmm.
And he built this bot, and it was for educational purposes for Shibqueenie Eternity.
Yeah. It's just like basically just a bot that people can query in the Discord that will give them like any of the information they need. Like you can pull up what's the bark cost of this card, like what
Is it a REST
discipline
API?
belong to.
Wait, people are trying to tell him like.
Yeah, look, I've been making these as well. I've been making these with Maz.
Hold on,
Shytoshi's over in Telegram.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Does he have power to delete stuff?
Yeah, he's an admin.
They kept like posting like the World and Economic Forums, and they said this is why Ryoshi left. They warned.
That was the wrong one.
Ryoshi warned us. Or Shy, and we didn't listen, and it keeps getting deleted.
Who's saying it?
I don't even know. Now they're just deleting it now.
Which one? Which channel?
Ecosystem, the official ecosystem.
1 second.
Yeah.
Somebody want to explain what the fuck just happened?
Shytoshi,
Be quiet here for the past hour.
Shytoshi's just kind of on.
Hold on, I got it. I got it.
Shytoshi is sending his own team and getting rid of everybody else. He's trying to bring all of his old people back.
And
Can I just say something
are his
for
team?
everybody?
Well, his
Well,
team? Or...
well, I mean, we're still here. We're still everyone here. But he wants to bring back his old people, the ones when Shib started and like they got paid to do intake tokens and crap on the Shib swap.
Oh.
We kicked him off and kicked him out back in the day. Orders of Cal and Eric, and Shy's been salty since.
So wait, so the other
he's
devs wanted them out, and then Shy wants to bring him back.
That's what he's doing right now.
Listen.
What?
Because we fucked with Shytoshi's money. He couldn't get money from intaking these tokens anymore. The business decisions that he made, like Wellies and others, was to benefit him, and it didn't really benefit the Shib ecosystem at that time. And
or ever.
He did, and so he was angry at that, or he couldn't bring in more of his stuff, like MBET. He wanted MBET to come in, and he wanted a casino. And we denied that because
casinos are like bad news.
One of the
Ryoshi
was against it.
Ryoshi said never bring gambling into Shib, and Shytoshi wanted to do that and wanted to overdo that, and we made sure that would never happen. And now MBET is just a dormant project because the whole creation of MBET was just to be Shib's casino.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he had a big bag of it before they were listed.
Dude,
yes.
What the hell?
Jesus.
And we called him out on it.
This is crazy.
I will tell you in the future, if say something bad does happen and where none of us are here anymore, anything that comes on new that he promotes, be very careful.
Yep.
Damn. So
yeah, I was there for that voxel and all that, and we were basically, everyone was just basically blindsided, and that's like the shit that they pull. It's like you get a proposal, like this is how it's going to be, and then defense team will dig up something and be like, what about this? And they're like, oh, well, we changed plans at the last minute, and of course they wanted to sneak it by everyone and blindside them. to everyone's benefit. And it's happened on multiple projects. And these are just the type of people that when they say, oh, his people, like this is the baggage that they take with them. We know what kind of people they are, what the kind of things they do. And when you're in charge of a multi-million member, not in charge, but when you have sway over a multi-million like member project, you cannot be like that. You need people who have integrity, not trying to take advantage of people.
That's correct, Diamond.
Otherwise, that's how you end up on the nightly news.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, for now, we're just gonna be on. For now, we're just gonna be on Watch Your Guru. Just in, Shytoshi loses his shit.
Good.
He lost his shit months ago. That's not news.
Apparently so.
Just in.
Isn't there like a Spider-Man quote?
In top 20 cryptocurrency, Shiba Inu seems to
loses his shit.
What?
With great power comes great responsibility. Isn't that like from Spider-Man or something?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he sounds like Trump.
With great power comes no responsibility for my actions.
Oh, you don't even want to start that.
Oh
boy.
And now the thing about someone has leaked the official Shibarium logo.
But have they?
I don't know. That's just what he put on.
Do we even have one?
I don't.
Apparently.
I didn't get to approve that, and I have a share.
Today I find out I fired myself.
Right.
Because when you just hire yourself back.
He peeked into the future and saw he saw you complaining about you being fired, so he fired you for the fact that you complained about being fired before.
Yeah.
When you should rehire yourself and then ask yourself for a raise and then approve it.
I mean, hey, it makes sense that he elected himself. He elected himself CEO, so she fired herself.
Yeah, just change your position to Shy's position and then move him down.
Was this Telegram that bad? He purged the whole Telegram that he has? I just noticed there's nothing in it anymore.
I don't even know what Telegram is. If I publish the list of people in there, I guarantee that
it literally says all things Shibarium Shy. So like now he's calling Shibarium Shy.
I'm staying in there as a eyes and ears.
Oh, that's funny.
It's so funny. Someone in the old, well, apparently the old one now, the old Telegram was like, the jealousy from them is pouring out. I love it. How can we be jealous of someone doing nothing?
Nice, Nicki Minaj.
Right.
I'm not jealous of Welly's. Like, look, kudos to Welly's team. They have done what they can. Not that. But I'm not jealous of any of the ideas that Shy has brought on.
Most of his ideas went nowhere.
But what happened to Wellies? Weren't they going to open like 3 restaurants?
I was about to ask.
Weren't they supposed to open thousands of restaurants?
To the moon.
Yeah, I saw a post with like vending machines. What's that all about? Like vending burgers?
No, vending like gum.
But yeah, Queen, the way that like the game was launched was pretty cringe though. Like
fucking terrible.
As a mobile game industry person, I'm appalled. I am fucking appalled. I am so sorry you guys saw that in how it was released. Because you know what, fuck this shit. I worked at Space Ape Games, which is now consolidated into Supercell for the most part.
Oh, nice.
Which Supercell is one of the largest game companies in the fucking world. So I was one of the community developer manager kind of people with trust and safety. And I was the employee number 25 or 13, 15, something like that. But I was there at the creation of the company. And I am fucking appalled by how the fucking Shibi Eternity game was launched and came out. How dare PlaySide even allow that? That is a scum of the earth tactic right there. PlaySide had no right launching that game in how it was being handled.
Yeah, I didn't get it from
what could we do?
Go on.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just wondering, because for me, I don't know how it should actually be released. What can we do better for the future with future launches?
You see,
promote it, advertise it,
promote it,
do anything.
You know what? Fuck it.
Fair enough.
I posted when the game was live.
Someone
and
asked
then
me about the website.
Got told to delete it.
Someone asked me about the website.
Yeah.
So what you do is
Oh, sorry.
You don't postpone the Android beta and then launch the game like a few days after, or like a week or so.
Ask me about the website.
Ask about
the Shiba Eternity website?
No, well, that was a junk website to begin with.
Yeah, that looked like made in like 1993.
It wasn't important according to Shy.
What the lore website?
No, they're talking about the main website.
I was like the one that had ads on it for some fucking reason.
The one that looked like Craigslist.
Even like Bandai Entertainment, which is like a scummy company, like their card games, they even have like databases on there. Their websites are pretty intricate. You can like build decks on there and stuff, and you can play out like test hands. Like that's
there were so many things we could have done. I have a page like fucking a ridiculously long list of things that I wanted to do, and none of it happened.
Sketch it out on Figma or Adobe XD. Like use some like JavaScript freaking library, easily mock up Vue.js, React, whatever. Integrate it with your existing APIs. I mean, there's a lot you could just do with that. I mean, that's important. That's like an engagement in its own right.
I guess the main thing because I'm not a developer, I'm just listening and learning. The main thing that confused me with the launch was mainly the delay. And then it was like, well, I guess not the delay, but
people were playing, and then we were like, yes, it's actually out. Like I posted as soon as it was live, and I got told to delete it, and then everyone was like, so are we playing the actual game right now?
Right. Then I was like, oh wait, people are playing the beta. Oh, I'd love to play it. Oh wait, I can't play it. Oh, when will I be able to play it? Oh, October 1st. Oh, that'll be October 6th. Okay.
I was confused.
Oh,
I was confused with marketing.
You're gonna love this one. You're gonna love this one.
What's up?
Look at Telegram trades.
Hold on, I'm making sure Shiboshis aren't following Shytoshi anymore. Bye. Shiboshis voted on it, so I'm following.
And if you want to make it fucking public, then Shiboshis are getting a dial.
Shiboshis are always but they're always positive. So
I want Shiboshis taken care of, and they're getting.
Thanks to Ion, I have a really fucking amazing idea that I've been talking to Milkshake last couple days about now.
Hold on. Did anyone see what no one just posted there?
What?
Oh, never mind. Those were screenshots that were already posted. Never mind. Ignore me.
Oh man, you got us all hyped.
But I'm not gonna say until I actually can get it figured out. Now it's a little bit of a fucking.
No one. He said it looks to me like the moment the Republic turned into the Empire. Did this motherfucker just execute Order 66 on me?
You actually ordered it on yourself, Queenie. Don't get that wrong. You executed Order 66 on yourself.
I am now Jobbant.
You just banish yourself from the kingdom.
Jobbant.
Like he sent me a card, and it's like a condolences card, and it's like, I'm sorry for your loss. It's you quit.
Does he know he literally ruined the John Richmond launch?
Yes, he did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, who's gonna mint the John Richmond NFT now?
I don't even know what it is.
Well, I didn't know if that. Well, one, I didn't know what that is. Two, I didn't know that he was behind that.
No, I'm behind it now. I got asked to build it.
Oh.
In 3 days, which is for a project this size, that's insane. Yes. That's an insane ask. It's just reckless. It's not chaos because to defend us from people. It's just fucking stupid.
For free, by the way, too.
And also, after shitting on your Bugatti idea until it was a success, and then he asked you to do it.
I really need you.
And taking credit for it.
Hold on. Yubi, I need you to hold down your push to talk and go read trades. I want to hear this live.
Can you give me 2 seconds? I gotta pee.
Yeah. This is gonna be a suspense. This is like gonna be a suspense.
Just pee your pants, Yubi.
Please keep your push to talk on for that.
Get the bottle. Get the bottle.
Hey, I mean, some people
I will not pee my pants because I have a secret lab chair and that shit's too expensive.
Just get the bottle.
The only reason.
The only reason, huh? The only reason.
Does anyone know why the Shiba Eternity game just did nothing but like a download game instead of doing like marketing?
I'm sorry.
It doesn't fit in the bottle.
Let me explain that to you. I'm so sorry for kind of going past. Hold on 1 second. Let me just.
No, I just have that question.
Yeah, no. I'll answer you. Just give me 1 moment.
I
mean, for me, the like key point for me was like the fact that my recent update directly to him in a chat with only one other person. So there's no way it was lost. Was a 1-sentence reply to something that had multiple paragraphs and questions.
So I saw that conversation that Queenie is talking about, and she was absolutely disregarded in the entire thing. She has asked for every single update, every single game update, every single bit of information just to talk to the community. She wanted to discuss with the community of what is going on. And they wouldn't give her time of day. They wouldn't. She put down like this multiple paragraph, long paragraph
We all know I
essay.
can talk.
Essay. And all Shy had to say was 7 words. That's all he said for the entire thing is 7 words. And it completely it wasn't even for her, it was for someone else. He didn't even acknowledge.
Well, he said, sorry, I missed this. Yes, we can update the website. And I didn't ask if we could update the website. I said, who do I need to speak to update the website?
I mean, yeah, but it goes from website to like marketing to like gaming opportunity with
for the marketing
there's
of the
so much
game,
we can do there.
For the marketing of the game,
yeah.
For some reason, we were not allowed
to be involved.
For some reason, we were not allowed to be involved to discuss the marketing plan, the strategy, or anything about.
And then I was told it was apparently because Volk had some ties and he knew some people from a marketing company who were going to be useful. And I said, okay, cool. Can I know who it is so I can give them a sus? Again, all in private chat, literally just me, Volk, and Shy. No one to share it with. I just wanted to get an idea of like this kind of stuff they do. Because, sure, if we've already got a marketing team and you don't want to use growth, sure, I'll work with that and I'll come up with some ideas. Shy's response was, Volk wants to keep it on the down low. I wasn't even allowed to know. That's the lead of
how do you keep a game on the download you want it to be successful?
No, the marketing company name. I wasn't allowed to know who the marketing company was.
Oh wow, Queenie, that's ridiculous.
No, that's all after launch though. Before
this is all after launch.
That's post-launch. I thought this was pre-launch.
No, this is like no, hold on. Just let's timetable it. Let's go back from like current, then back into the past. So Queenie just got that information like a few days ago. And she wasn't allowed to have it a few days ago. Let's go back further, like 4 or 5 months or whenever the game launched. We were not allowed to talk about the beta or anything before the launch of the fucking game. The team, the Shibi Eternity team and the team for Shib, or quote unquote breeds, if you want to call it that still. We did not find out about it until someone messaged me on Telegram, yo, Shiba Eternity's out? And I'm like, no, it's not. They're like, no, it's out. And I'm like, no, it comes out the 6th. They're like, well, it's out now.
Yep.
That's how we found out. We found out from the community.
And then when I checked in recently to be like, hey, so like I want to do some stuff with this and like let's how are we going with Shiba Eternity and like those that essay I sent you recently, and I basically got told that because what I said was, hey, community wants to know about the burns, you haven't given an update on that, can we know? And Shy was like, well, the game hasn't made millions, right? Like we're basically running at cost and negative for this. And I was like, I figured, but an update, can I give an update? And so he gave me some information on that and like what he planned to do to counteract the fact that, we haven't been making money on it. And in essence, I was told basically that because it wasn't a massive viral success that made millions of dollars on launch, it was a flop. So.
Hey, Queenie, are you still in Welly?
What? Okay, wow.
I'm a moderator in Welly.
Can you go ban McDaddy? He fucking just threatened me.
Again?
From Welly. Yeah, he did it
earlier too.
Yeah, he did it in my DMs this time because I banned him.
It's freaking bonkers. Jesus.
Yeah, this is what we've been dealing with
What the hell?
for the past few months, everyone.
Mm.
Like, when I say I'm really not posting on Twitter, there's a reason. So
I can attest to this. He's getting constant threats, and it's fucking insane.
Literally, someone got your mother's mobile number.
Yeah, my mom's mobile number got posted on fucking Twitter.
That's crazy.
And she got multiple death threats. That's fun.
Yeah. She also
Good meme token community.
The phrasing of it was basically, if you tell him where he is, or if you tell us where he is, we won't tell who said it.
Yeah, dox your own son for us.
Yeah. She didn't even understand what was going on. She deleted the text message after she showed me. Like,
he's banned.
She didn't even understand it, and I didn't want her to understand.
You said McDaddy, right? I banned him. I think the message maybe got deleted before I banned him, but yeah.
No, sorry. I just saw new name from the relaxation chat. No, Shib's fine. Shib is controlled by a multi-sig. Not one person can do anything. So everything is fine. And it's funny that he did that. That's funny. You know what? That's gonna just taking a screenshot of right now.
That's a good way to start 2023, huh?
I've known this was going to happen since 2021.
Yeah.
Mm.
God damn it.
Oh,
Also,
now it's out
Jackson
in the open.
sharing
At
that
least
because that made me laugh.
might fix itself.
I'm sharing that photo because it made me laugh.
The sad thing about this, Trophias, is like the shit like Shy is talking about, where people are like always saying negative stuff about you, is because you were defending Shy. It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, half of the time it's you guys who put the shield for the team or for Shy, you know? Like when people
It's always Shy. All the shit that gets trashed on Twitter is Shy.
all the funners out in social media that we battle every day, like, honestly, you guys are there to kind of counter that and help out. So it's crazy to see this, like I said.
Yeah, well, that was interesting.
That's one of several possible words.
I'm on my third beer, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry to say.
I'm way ahead of you.
Yeah, sorry, everybody.
Share them up. Share them
Shy
up.
out here calling it invigorating it. Shy out here calling it invigorating, like it's not stressful as fuck. Are they having a good time? Because I wasn't.
I'm glad everyone's having a great time.
Yeah.
Because we've been dealing with this in private, not knowing who to trust, not knowing who to go to, not knowing what to fucking do.
And also, I like that we're getting the blame for this coming out in here, but he came into Discord. He came here to do this. He's not in here all the time like we are. So you can't say that we baited him to come here.
He literally said his next speech in Discord is going to be his last.
Yeah, like he wasn't planning it this entire time.
He was planning it the entire time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, awesome. Release some documentation on Shibarium, make us all happy, and then do this shit.
Maybe. Yeah, shit timing. Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not going to change anything.
The timing is perfect. I mean, Shib and the ecosystem is resilient. I just don't agree with the fact that he said he is Shibarium. You know what I mean? Like he programmed
Shibarium, his plans, his strategy, his fucking...
He said he's bigger than the community.
Listen, I know. Listen, guys. those statements are the statements that he made to us in private all along the way. We've told him how our feelings are about it. We've tried. This is after.
Hold on. I'm probably going to get some heat from this person from it, but you guys need to know. The reason why Milkshake's not here anymore, she's in the back room, is because fucking Shytoshi yells at her constantly for doing good for the fucking community.
It's true. It's true.
And I know Milkshake's going to hate me for saying that, but she loves the fucking community so much. And all he does is yell at her and treats her like a piece of shit.
He does. And like all she does is ask for updates. That's all she does.
I can give you the entire alpha chat log. You will see the truth of it all. You will see. You guys don't want to see the alpha chat, but listen.
Milkshake had to beg just for me to get access to the fucking Shiba Eternity Twitter. You want to know why it's been dormant since October? Because I haven't had access to it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Does this Shytoshi have a girlfriend at the moment?
I'm not going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about. Hold on.
Calm down.
Let's not even talk about personal lies right now.
That's true. I don't even know, so I couldn't answer that.
Fourth beer now.
Oh boy!
Just because if he's like this to Milkshake, what's he like to his girlfriend then?
Can I
I don't even know who the fuck she is.
Shut the fuck up. Who cares about drama like this? Cut it out. You're just creating more drama when you start. Oh, is he like this with his girlfriend? Who cares? All that matters is if he's being a professional or not. If he's not being professional, shit needs to change. That's simple.
Mm-hmm. Agree with that?
We don't need to make more speculation.
This. My bad.
That's right. Like you said,
John. Good. I know tensions are high right now, but I am going to. I'm not me. We are going to try and be as transparent.
Party fell.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm fine.
Who's hot miking right now?
I'm trying to. Okay, I think I got it.
There we go.
Yeah,
we are going to be as transparent as we can through this entire thing. This is something that's been going on again for months and months. We have tried to talk to him in the private channels, behind the scenes, multiple times. He has left chats multiple times. He has caused the team members to leave chats multiple times and come back. Yubi is telling the truth that he has yelled at Milkshake several times.
But by what it looks though, guys, it looks like this happens with everyone, not just Milkshake. If what
it's
we
true,
just
yes,
attack,
it's true. It's true. Yes, it's true. He's yelled at me.
Apparently, he just yelled at Troph today.
He treats us like we kind of like got to be lucky we're around him.
Correct.
We have to feed his ego, else he gets a bitch fest.
It is a constant, like, you guys don't understand what I do. You don't understand what it takes to be this amazing with this vision.
Hold on, I'm
going to reiterate, as long as, at least I'm going to say for myself, that as long as, like, the community's here and the Discord's here and we still have what we have, we're not going anywhere.
Yep.
The only way we leave is if Shytoshi cuts us completely off and brings his other team in. Because then we would have... there'd be new leaders of certain areas. But for right this moment, we're still here. We're not leaving. We don't want to leave the community. It's a power struggle, unfortunately, but it's gonna go through who cares about their walls versus who cares about the communities right now. And trust me, we're not the ones here for the money. We're here for the community.
We could have, I believe, taken like 20 or 30% of the Bugatti partnership, but we decided against it because Shiboshis have been fucked all this time along, and we wanted to show Bugatti what we brought, and they saw the traction that the first tweet did that riled them all up with excitement. Shiboshis used to hate us. They used to hate us and yell at us every single fucking day, and we turned
Shy's talking in Telegram, by the way.
Fuck, I don't give a shit what he says. Shiboshis went from hating us
Was you saying that?
to loving us because of Milkshake and Yubi. Yubi and Milkshake are the ones who brought that partnership to life in the way it happened. And for the person who is asking about how the marketing should be, this is how the marketing should be. It should be about hype when you have something. You want to hype the community, you show someone in the community.
Well, yeah, you have to have
100%.
substance. You have to have substance.
And that's what I was doing with the website.
But also, like professional delivery, you guys, because that's what I heard another gentleman here say earlier. Like, like the drama doesn't happen. Like, does he have a girlfriend? Like, I get it. Like, that may impact a person, but this is a project. So the delivery that the project is pursuing needs to be settled in a professional way. I mean, you guys going out there and saying like, "Oh, we're not a meme coin anymore," but then like this is pretty memeable.
Oh, it is 100%. It is.
Oh.
I am really. I mean, like, with all due respect, though.
No, you're right.
I'm really hard not to put a Karen meme in somewhere. I'm gonna refrain.
Like,
someone else does it's up to them. But no,
I don't know who deserves the Karen meme. Really, I don't. I'm not on either side. What I can say though is, if anybody has information that should be transparent about it, that it's not been known for months and months, but this and that or whatever else has been happening, fucking release it. Just put it out there.
Hold on.
People are coming up with ideas of what's going on here. We don't know the information. Lots of people are just going to speculate the crap out of everything unless there's some transparency about whatever it is. If it's, oh my God, it's going to kill the coin, it's not going to kill the coin. Nothing's going to kill it.
Hold on. Game changer. Hold on. You need to understand something. And there is a bigger play here at bay.
Okay.
I cannot, in good faith, just leak it all. Because you know how that makes me look? That makes me look like what he is saying I am. He's saying I'm a malicious piece of shit with an agenda. I'm not giving him.
Now.
But no, I'm aware. No. Yubi. No. Hold on.
If you want everybody, if you want transparency,
but you're not listening.
Okay,
hold on, game. It's
everyone relax. We're not the enemy of each other.
We are not. Yeah, we're not the enemy. But you need to understand something.
I'm not saying anyone's the enemy.
Then let me understand. Like, let me try to have it be understood. If I came out and just threw everything out there, do you realize the community would turn on the team for releasing that information and causing drama?
We're already being told that we're the ones who made him come here when we're not. He hadn't been in the server since the last time he was here, saying, "I'm not coming back."
Yeah.
So I had a heart-to-heart voice. Well, he didn't talk, but voice conversation with him in a group of people, and he understood everything. And it was just it was to open up his agenda about restructuring, because he's been trying. I hate to say he's been trying to restructure to bring a lot of the people we got rid of. I hope it's wrong. I hope I'm really wrong on it, and I hope he doesn't. But obviously, getting rid of like the people that actually give a crap about the community shows he's got an ulterior motive. But again, it's also not going to stop us to keep doing what we're doing. Unless we get all completely banned from everything and ousted completely, we're not leaving the community. The goal's still the same. There's still a metaverse that has to be built. There's still NFT collabs that has to happen. There's still got to be acquisitions by Binance and Coinbase and stuff like that need to happen. He won't ever do that, so he's going to need us to do that. Whether this is just one night of drunkenness rant and he's going to wake up and be like, oh, what the fuck did I just do? Or he's completely sober and he just doesn't know how to spell tonight. It doesn't change the end game. The only way it changes the end game is if he makes it that way. That's why we're still here. Most other people wouldn't take this stuff, and they would just leave a token or an NFT or anything like that. I've seen hundreds of NFTs crumble before my eyes. I've researched that. It happens, but everyone in this room, all the staff members, all the Discord leads, all the Telegram people, we're still here.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that piece of shit.
Okay, twice.
I'm sorry. I know I'm not PC, guys. I know I'm not PC. But hold on. I know it's about professionalism and all that, and we can be. But there is a respect factor here that we got trampled all over, and we need to vent because this shit is bullshit. It's petty. It's nonsense. It doesn't have to happen. And whoever said the integrity thing from earlier, you're 100%, fucking 1,000% right. It is about integrity. It's not about money.
Yeah, but what about the
and all I can remember is the name.
It's a big old fuck you to them. And you are representing a business, not your feelings.
What has happened here is someone in their ego getting to them to where they think they're on another plane of existence than of anyone else. And it's definitely not about that. It's all about community. And if you're not doing things with the community, if you don't know your community, then you shouldn't have choices or to make decisions for everyone. It's about community again. Community decisions. Of course, not everyone's going to get around. Not everyone's going to,
should be deciding stuff, not a centralized person doing the decisions.
Everything that you see, we just learned about. Everything you see now, we just learned about in the last few days because when we started to dig a little deeper about certain things, we saw the illness of everything. We saw the bad names coming back. I'm not gonna say those names. I will not say those names. But everyone that is coming back that we see, it's people that we've dealt with in the past. It's like a fucking game. You know, the game where the final boss and everyone comes back to life? Yeah, that's kind of how this is right now. Where we've been dealing with this for the past year and a half since the creation of the teams and everything. And where the core moderators of Discord with the owner of Discord all came together like, yeah, we should do this. And it was decided that, a security team was formed or a defense team was formed. And that saved the project in more ways than everyone would know. I can't go into everything, but we've saved the project in more ways than you'd know. We've saved wellies only to be called charity cases. And that's in respectable meetings with the owners of other projects. We have now payments, a respectable partnership of SHIB. Someone posted a message to the intake form, and that's why I asked the intake question they said, oh yeah, hey, we have an intake form now that you can see on our website. It'd be very respectful. Shytoshi goes in and just says, no, that one's getting replaced entirely. We'll be launching it soon. You don't do that in a professional environment. You don't degrade people like that.
At the very least, you give reasoning behind making changes to what's there.
And that was
somebody put a lot of effort into.
Correct, yes. And that was the first time we learned that the intake form was getting replaced by one person and his own team. The team that brought hell to this ecosystem from before and around the time of Shiba Swap's launch. That's the team that's coming back. And that's the team we were told to remove by 2 developers.
Oh, but not by Shytoshi. See, that's where you lied.
Late April, am I right? Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you could definitely say late April on that one. If you understand, you understand.
If you know, you know.
Developers reacting on the news.
But I'm sorry that you guys had to say it.
I just said to me in the Discord, actually, it wasn't because you're associated with Tro, but it's because I can't trust that you aren't screenshotting and the next things are private, and you are already doing amazing in a different position. All of those things are false.
She said, "Hey, I would like you to take up this role and like focus all your efforts on that. Be more like communicative about it, or communicate."
Trophias is not a developer. UB is a coder, but he didn't code.
You know what I always wonder is how come there's only been like 3 DAO propositions or 4 DAO propositions.
If you get banned from Telegram, let me know, Queenie, because I'm watching this happen.
No, he's publicly defending me now in front of all the people who are shit talking me because they think that he doesn't like me anymore.
Ragnar's a part of that.
Yeah, Ragnar's a part of them.
But why? So Queenie, Ragnar went and screenshotted the thing that was private. Like he's literally did this. He did the same thing you did. Like.
He told Ragnar that I wanted to take over the entire ecosystem, and Ragnar said that into a group channel with 16. I'm sorry. He said that in a channel with, at the time, 16 to 18 other people in front of everyone.
Who's good?
Jonathan. Mass Jonathan. You're up,
Got it.
Makes another.
Thank you.
All this.
There you go.
He said that in a channel with 13 to, or 16 to 18 people. That I wanted to take over the entire ecosystem according to Shytoshi. And UB can validate that. And BPP, if you're in here, you can validate that.
I'm in here.
Anyway, let's just.
Oh wait, yeah.
Okay, so you're saying people can validate it. Then I just say put it out then. Like if you're saying like here's the proof, here's what's going on.
I can't do that because they'll misinterpret it and then slander me.
But you're saying he did that. I'm not defending him, by the way. I don't want to come across.
I understand. No. I understand what you're saying.
If you're saying something, then I would say, at least for whatever it is you're saying, you should put out some evidence or proof that backs up what you're saying. Because people are going to.
Well, I brought receipts, and now people are calling me out for it. So you can't win.
You can't win.
Well, people are assholes. I mean.
Like he did send evidence to people who.
I sent evidence to a few people that can corroborate what I said.
Right.
Yes. Some people have seen receipts. So
right.
I just want to say this is Sumdog. If I can just say real quick.
From what I can see, there's more speculation as to what's going on. One person should not have this much power. Just that simple. Because they can fuck it up way too quick.
He's been amassing power for 2 years. And this is not about one person.
He doesn't really have power. He has a voice. He has influence. He doesn't have power. There's nothing he can do. Or it's more influence because he has a media presence. That's it.
Also, side note, Shiboshi's channel, there's a plushie that's got leaked, so enjoy that.
Hey, that's so cute. I want one so bad.
Fuck?
Oh my god, new.
Wait.
It's fine. It was planned, okay?
No,
so I'm not gonna let him rain on my parade.
That's fair. So this is Sumdog for everybody that can't see what mic is going on. So y'all just have to ask yourselves. I know everybody's got a lot of questions. You just gotta ask yourself, like, you have one person that's wanting to.
Hey boy, you're hot micing. Okay.
Yeah,
you are hot micing. He's right above me.
Got it.
Yeah, so y'all have to ask yourselves. You've got one guy who's trying to funnel everything through him, saying, me, I'm building this, even though he's not a coder. Eric and Cal are building Shibarium and their team. And then you've got, on the other hand...
hold on. I need to correct you. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Cal is leading the charge on Shibarium and the developmental process, while Unification is helping build it as well. Unification is the Oracle services that ShibaSwap uses already. And at the end of the day, that is how it's going to be laid out in Shibarium 2, is just they're the Oracle service. But their tokens, their ecosystem has nothing to do with Shibarium at all. But they are helping build it. It's just their systems and our systems are going to be two different things entirely.
Gotcha. Thanks.
But other than that, go ahead.
Thanks for the clarification. Thank you. No, but just for everybody that is not super familiar with some of the mods that are in this chat group and voice chat right now, think about it. You've got some people that are touting ecosystem community for the people and trying to make sure that the community is safe. And on the other hand, you've got one guy that's wanting to bring in his private group of people that he quote unquote trusts in his private team and trying to funnel everything through themselves. So read between the lines, think what you will, but personally, I think everybody should stay with the team that's right here in Discord right now. That's all I want.
So what happened to voting?
We're not sure.
Yeah.
That's what I asked. Where's like
we don't
how
know.
come we don't have more DAO voting? You know what I
We
mean?
don't
Like
know.
more community involvement.
We don't know.
You have to ask Shytoshi that, and you won't get an answer.
But
I'm not trying to break anything because I know nothing about any of this. But okay, so he's trying to bring in his team in late April or whatever. They're going to replace or whatnot. So is that? I don't know if I'm not actually asking this question, but I would ask it if I was. I'm not trying to cause any trouble, but. Is that when Shibarium's supposed to come out? I wonder.
No. So
They don't release dates for anything.
I know, but
no. Hold on. He doesn't know.
So late April is a meme that we had before Shiba Swap because it was promised late April that it would come out and it didn't.
Oh.
So now it's been a rolling meme since then that it's gonna come out late April.
Yeah.
All right. It'll come out 420. That's what Doge used to do.
Oh,
memes never lie.
We'll be doing the 420 million Doge coin giveaway tomorrow.
Oh, just click this link. Not suspicious.
No, dude. Just show up.
Click here for the pop-up.
No, I'm waiting for the. I will double your shib. You just have to send it to me first.
Oh yeah. Well, that's double.
Double
We're
it.
still
Give it
waiting
the
for
next
it.
guy.
They told me the next bull run I'll get it back.
That's not too bad.
One thing I'd like to ask then, since we're on the talk of tokens, were there any scrapped plans for Leash or Leash utility? Because Shiba and Bona have been in the spotlight, but Leash has just been touted as like.
Listen,
Great question. That's a good question.
The best way that I can put it. He says he has a plan, and it's in the long run. That is the plan. Soon. But he also forgot about Shiboshi's 5% bones per block that he kept toting in his Medium articles.
Yes, he did.
And I have that proof in writing as well.
As well as the Shiboshi marketplace on Shiba Swap.
What marketplace?
Oh, I can't wait for breeding.
It was mentioned.
I can't wait for on Valentine's Day for the Shiboshi breeding for getting a mate, a little Shiboshi. Yeah, that never came to be. That's a year, almost a year now that we're supposed to get that one. Anything that happens now is just going to benefit the Shiboshis, I think, a little bit more because now they have to actually unfuck what they did to prove us wrong. So that's going to be the funny one. That's going to be the manipulation tactic of it all. But trust me when I say Eric and Cal have been working on something, and Shytoshi has been busy doing God knows what. I don't know what we don't talk to Eric and Cal as much. But when Shytoshi left the alpha chat for a few days, I have never seen them more active.
That's true.
I have never seen Eric and Cal in the alpha room more active since Shytoshi left it. And then when he got brought back to it, it was instant silence, and he just insulted people while he was in there and manipulating conversations.
Can I ask you something about it?
Sure.
Well, see, that's
since
sort of
since like Kyle and Eric are the core developers behind the ecosystem structures. They are in some way. Are they hired, or are they doing this purely for themselves? Is this like their community effort? Because they must have a standpoint on Shytoshi, like we want to work with someone who bosses us around, or do they have
We
like
don't
full
know.
responsibility of their own
We
things
don't
that
know.
they're building?
They have not. They probably don't know what happened. I mean, they probably know what happened.
I'm sitting in the Telegram chat.
I would think by now they know what happened. This is a shit show.
I'm in the Telegram
Telegram's
chat, and
hilarious
Shy
right
and
now.
Ragnar are literally just letting the community
Oh,
shit on
man.
me and make up shit and not saying anything.
Mhm.
Actually, sorry,
But
I correct.
like
Shy did defend
like-
me, saying that he likes me and what I've done so far, but he's still not
You're
actually giving me the
from
straight
the
answer.
chat. And
He called me
not giving
genius
answers.
in a sarcastic way when I was like, he said, "Oh well, here for those not paying attention. Wait, hold on, let me read his message." He said,
like
"What you are currently witnessing is them attempting to collect as much on me so they can forcibly remove me by force or by some other means instead of just letting me finish." And I'm like, "You just tried to unilaterally forcibly remove all them though. Sheba has no king." And he goes, "Well, who do you think is organizing Shibarium? Genius." I'm like,
Unification Fund?
Oh, wow.
Who is, he goes, "You don't
That's
get
the
it.
one
Huh?
building
Who
the
is setting up the structure for Sibarium? Then Genius." I'm like, a lot of people that are not you.
Yep.
Look, this is something I'm sure a lot of people already
needs to
knew
be
about.
released about this. Stuff needs to be released so everybody knows, okay, if he's an asshole, he's an asshole. We all deserve to know that stuff. That's simple. Like, you know, if everybody knows...
You're
like,
asking. I know what you're asking for, but I can't do it because no one listens to me because of how I am perceived.
it's not you that would be listening to it. It'd be his own words. Screenshots of him doing
You
this
don't
shit.
You don't understand.
Proof, evidence.
How long have you been in Shib? I'm just a curious question. Yeah.
The fucking
Shit.
audacity of...
For about a year.
Or
I've been in crypto since 2014.
So why is it that you're not believing a word that I say right now?
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
No, why
are
are no.
Why?
Why? Because like I've tried to explain it to you multiple times.
No, I get what
and-
you're saying, but in my opinion, in my view, transparency always disinfects the bullshit.
I mean, I'm being shredded right now by the community for sharing one screenshot, which I provided in response to someone calling me a liar. So
How much more transparent can people be? Like, what more transparency do you want? This is as transparent as it gets. Like,
I'm not saying they're not being transparent right now. I never said that. I'm just saying people need to see, like, you got to prove, you got to show the evidence to people. Say, hey, here's the evidence. Here's what he's doing. Here's all the bullshit. You know, you can say, oh, yeah, he's saying all this stuff, and that's all fine, but not everyone's going to listen to it. If you push that evidence right in someone's face, they have to accept it, or they don't. But, I mean, majority of people are going to be like, well, shit, this is what's really been going on? What the fuck? You know, look at, and not trying to make a comparison between this and FTX, but if people would have actually known what the fuck that Sam Bankman-Fried was doing, they would have been like, oh, fuck this, I'm getting the fuck out of here. They would have known what his little girlfriend was doing. They would have been like, fuck this, we're not getting involved in this anymore.
So it's... You say that, and then it's like, you know, Shy's over here posting what you are currently witnessing is them trying to collect data as much as they can to forcibly remove me, either by force or by other means, instead of just letting me finish. So, like, he's already playing into that game.
I mean, he's literally using Milkshake's silence against her. Just so you know. He's saying that Milkshake being quiet is because she's on his side, which is completely false.
Yeah, I caught that. I didn't want to add anything to that, but yeah, I had the same reaction.
I'm sorry this is happening to you guys, by the way.
No, I brought it on myself. I fired myself, remember?
I'm not on
It's all
anybody.
my
I'm
fault.
not on that dude's side. If what you guys are saying is true, I can't completely 100% verify it because I'm not. This
I
isn't
am
a
aware
court.
of that, but like you have to understand our
But
point
based
of
off
view.
of that, you guys, I don't see you guys being the bad guys here. That's why I'm saying you guys shouldn't be putting up with this shit. This is bullshit.
We just
He's
want to
like
build.
an asshole.
We just want to build.
He needs to be outed. He needs to.
I'm aware, but it has
out of the project. But I mean, like outed as here's the truth. Here's what's really going on.
But this is it is a chess piece. It is a chessboard. You have to play it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
We can't just launch everything at everyone and just say, guys, look at this shit. They won't understand it. It has to be broken down the proper way. And, sadly, the talks in the background broke down so bad.
All we can say is go relook at general chat, what he said, and make an assumption there. Keep in mind, what you see there, do you see that as DeFi? That's what I want to ask you. Make your own decision. That is perfectly fine. I want you to make your own decision. Don't believe what we say. Don't believe what he's. Only believe what you saw in the chat and decide if this is the best decision for our ecosystem. Whether if you come back to me and say Shytoshi is the right decision, that's perfectly fine. You have your own brain, you have your own rights to do so. But that's the only thing we can take away from this. If you believe it's DeFi and you believe it's how crypto should be, then that's fine. If you believe this is not how crypto is supposed to be, that's fine also. I personally will tell you I don't believe this is not DeFi.
I'm just a fan of decentralization because every time something gets centralized, it turns to shit.
We're trying to protect it. We're trying to protect it right now. We're trying to protect that very thing.
I'm not seeing you guys.
Like I said, it's fine. Protect it, not protect it. Just go look at that chat again. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you were here or not, but I mean, I just literally said, I mean, think about it. You got one guy that's trying to funnel everything, his words up in general chat just now, trying to funnel everything to him for quote unquote intake in his private team. Or you have a group in here right now saying that they want open transparency. You tell me, who are you going to believe?
Hello, Shiba Inu. What's going on? Are you ready to talk finally?
You know, I'll just say this real quick. I've actually been in Shy for almost 2 years. I just didn't realize it's been a fucking 2 years. I'm still thinking it's only been about a year.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Welcome to
2022 just like happened.
I was saying.
I think most people try to forget 2022 existed.
Yeah, honestly.
I know my wallet has. But I mean, these are just the growing pains. Hopefully, we can build from this. Whether it's
it's like 2000
guys. Public relations and how to develop a good professional broadcast should be the goal here.
We can. That's what we have Milkshake for. The problem is that we get the information 5 minutes before it fucking drops half the time. When we get time to do stuff, it goes perfectly.
You can't. I mean, like, I'm assuming for a project this size, you have to have your shit together weeks in advance. There's not like, oh my god, yeah, like Shiba Eternity's here, like you were expressing earlier. That's why I was asking, like, what about the marketing? What about, organizing, like, Twitch streaming? Like, all those things are huge in the gaming industry. You guys could have done, like, such a big win with that.
I know.
I'm not saying you didn't. I'm just saying it's just you think that these things are conceptually ready for such a big team or such a big project, right? So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of disheartening to see the collapse of certain professionalism in this, right?
Moreover to the point, it's very important to make sure that we have the community build and create and be involved, so that it isn't envisioned as one entity.
And that's what we're trying to do right now.
More community decisions, more involvement, more use Doggy DAO for what it's supposed to be. I will tell you the update you guys gave, the blog for Shibarium was probably one of the best reads I've ever had, and it was very complete and it was extensive.
Guess who didn't help with it?
Guess who didn't do anything with it?
Guess who didn't even touch it?
Guess who made fucking Troph publicly apologize for doing it?
Let's talk about the website. I'm
fucking
ready
website,
to,
man.
I won't be interrupted.
I'll shut up.
Please shut the fuck up. And I'm sorry for saying that. But the website. I want to talk about the website. No, I want to talk about the website.
I got it. I'll shut up. I just want to hear this.
I was told Shibarium is launching on December 24th, 2022. I made preparations to launch the fucking website with a marketing plan in place to pump Bone to the next goddamn level. Because Shibarium was about to come out the week the fucking website dropped. We were thinking the documents were going to be released on Wednesday of Christmas. But then something happened and it had to be pushed back just a little bit because they didn't want to release on Christmas, and which made sense because I was like, why the 24th originally? So it was supposed to release. My marketing plan went to exactly how I envisioned, and it worked. I didn't realize it was going to pump it that much, but it worked. It fucking worked. When everything was done and said, it was 80 cents, and it was a 10-cent gain over everything. Bone was at 70 cents prior to the launch of the website. After the website launched, after the volatility parts, it leveled out at 80 cents. That's pretty fucking cool. No pump and dump. That's awesome.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys are building websites, the blogs that are more complete.
It's about marketing.
I think there was a guy named Game Changer that was speaking here earlier, saying that transparency, right? Like, if you develop more substance when it comes to the engagement with the community, when it comes to content or what you guys are building,
people
didn't brings confidence.
Right. People didn't like me counting down the website. I made very, very clear what the website was.
I was not expecting anything like huge with that counter. Everybody got
that's the entry. No, that's the entry.
It's down to a new phase.
It's a new phase. It's the phase 1 of Shibarium's launch. Like I said originally, it was never meant to be hyped up, but will it count down hype people? Oh yeah.
The old website wouldn't work where Shibarium
and the website was perfectly placed.
And to be clear,
because there was the information was given.
I'm not a marketing genius or anything. I'm not, I didn't go to school for marketing, but I know good marketing campaigns based off of gaming. And I apply my knowledge for what I've learned over the last 10 years in the gaming industries to apply it here. And I even asked Yubi, hey, is Countdown a good idea? He's like, yeah, let's hype it a little bit. It's a new phase.
The thing is the website you see,
amazing. It works great. It's a good thing.
The website you see, it's supposed to be we should evolve it. Everything in there is set up easily, so things can be added, taken away.
Mm-hmm.
So that when Shibarium comes out, it makes it easier for the new people to come in and just be able to click a couple things and join Shibarium without being confused. Our old website was very confusing. It was clunky. It was coded god awful. It wouldn't work for how Shibarium is supposed to be set up. So that was the whole thing. Is this was supposed to be the start of the new era with that website, where we could get community partnerships and other projects and Shibarium stuff in there in minutes instead of days. How the old website was set up. I'm sure you know how slow that old website was. It was overloading everything. It was not coded properly. The new website is pretty fast.
Because I remember asking Trophias about last year about some wiki for the information to be on one platform, and
I was
for
building
people
it.
to have an oversight. Yes, I know how long you guys have been
The first
building.
one was stolen. The first one was stolen from us.
Like a Korean guy coming to your house with a gun, stealing a USB stick, or
Wow. The first version of the wiki was bullshit. It was on Gitbook, and it was stolen from us. And that led to a whole redesign of an entire platform that I envisioned. And I kept asking the devs if I can do it. And I was approved to, and then the takeover of the documentation happened, and I had to bring defense in and bring it all back, and I said, fuck it, let them have it, and we built the website you see now. The website you see now will offer educational materials of a knowledge base that will be ever evolving through articles, and it'll have an announcement system, an alert system. If there's an outage on ShibaSwap, it'll be at the very top of the page that you guys can access. I haven't said all of this publicly just yet, but it's all in the plans to making this a very, very dynamic styled website. And in version 2 of the design, the community would get showcased more and more and more. And we envision the community building the bridge into the website and having their own article submissions for it, their own area to house their own page, maybe. Like, we were going to bring it so much further than it was. And it was always going to be linked back to the community. However, with the version 1 launch and everything, that was just to tide things over until Shibarium launched. So we understood. I am being attacked in Telegram. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just going to point out that the Telegram is really fucking disgusting right now, and they're intentionally not moderating anything.
I don't want to be there.
All Ragnar says that it's fair because that's what happened to him in Discord.
That's not what
I've
happened
been
to
deleting
him.
stuff for a while. Like, I
Hold on,
deleted
did anyone see? Did anyone see what Shytoshi responded to about Black Lives Matter?
What? What did he say?
No.
What did he say?
Just look at his last response.
Where?
On Telegram?
In the Telegram.
It just shows me who joined. I can't see nothing when you tell me.
If one thing is said to me, my lawyer activates.
No, the original. The original.
If one
Telegram.
thing more is said to me, my lawyer activates, and that is not a threat.
Oh yeah, someone already said they hope your cybersecurity is as good as you say.
Mm-hmm.
But
Some
when
people act like
shit
you've
hits the
been
fan
making
right
shit
now,
up about the stuff they
who is
say.
Shytoshi?
You guys, hold on.
So someone said like Trophias bios is Black Lives Matter. Does it not know that the leaders of Black Lives Matter take the profits and buy houses? LOL. And Shytoshi put big letters. Nope. LOL. So he's like he's calling Black Lives Matter a scam.
He's anti-vaxxer too.
He's in a group I'm in called Conspiracy. I'm only in there just to laugh at the bullshit.
Do that though. They do that though.
They did do that.
They did do that.
I mean, they did. Black Lives Matter. They took a lot of money.
They didn't give any of that money to people.
Of course, but same with Susan G. Coleman. I mean, look at those CEOs, how much money they take in.
Oh
yeah,
those charities are
it's all
unfortunately.
shit. I'm not saying it's not shit.
I just
mean,
it's objective.
That's
name.
Her name.
That's not the point. The point is he shouldn't be commenting on that kind of shit. It's like super unprofessional,
Stay neutral
and
and
divisive.
You got to be politically agnostic when you're talking.
You got to stay neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trophias, can I? Oh.
Yes.
About the people that were hired, like for the metaverse team, the legal team, are those structures like still in set, or are they like in control of Shytoshi, his team, or like how does that work?
Maybe. I have informed someone.
Okay, well, don't worry about it.
So, the best way I can put this is I don't know who CK1 is. His name, all other than that, is Craig Kressler.
Craig Kressler. He's technically our lawyer. He wrote some contracts for the use of the trailers for the Shib game, and that's it. Which I actually had to go in and amend a bit.
I'll say that I've signed some NDAs, and it was always for the team, but I was yelled at, and I don't know who I was yelled at by, but I don't know what to believe and trust anymore between that lawyer, whoever that lawyer is.
Okay.
Because I was told some stuff that he was doing that he wasn't doing. So
basically, it's like shady-ish. So that means not good.
I don't know. I can't answer that straightfully if I don't know something.
Right, but I understand your point of view. Like, like I know you can have a lot of transparency with NDAs towards the community, but between like moderators and team leaders and people building behind the scene, I think you guys between your group, you should have full transparency about what you're building and doing with each other. Because if you can have that, then you can even work as a team, you know what I'm saying? And if you felt compromised in that, I don't think.
I feel like my life is being threatened, and I am currently in danger. That's what I personally feel right now.
So that's fucked. That shouldn't be the case.
Is this like still the Ryoshi vision things, or are there new threats?
Shytoshi has removed Ryoshi's vision from anything.
I know, but they are. I mean, are you being threatened like twice or three times, or?
Yes.
Okay.
More than that. Try like once a week.
Try more than once a week.
Yeah.
Try once a minute.
Yeah. Right now, they're looking for my friends.
What the fuck?
This is
I know. I know Troph's name and what he looks like because of people in the community doxing him, not because of him choosing to reveal that to me.
No. Well,
so,
hold on here.
Small blue fox.
Oh, well, yeah, that one thing. But
purple hair.
On Twitter, dude, I'm gonna be real. That's not me.
Oh yeah, I know one of them is your friend.
Yeah, one of them. See, my friend is has his own.
Very anti-crypto, isn't he?
Yeah, they really shouldn't fuck around with that person. They really shouldn't fuck around with that person. He doesn't know what I do, and he doesn't like crypto. He does not like crypto. But no, I can't answer that truthfully because I don't want to FUD anything. I don't like this is bullshit FUD all nonsense that should not be happening. Again, it should not be happening. But him allowing the harassment in Telegram towards me about an identity in the LGBT community, he really shouldn't do this.
What?
He really shouldn't go there. Because I can do it's one thing to attack me, but to attack an entire community or an identity in the LGBT community.
Yeah, I'm not in there to Telegram there. I don't have a link to it or anything. But he's good if he's doing transphobic shit. That can kill the project right off. You just cancel it right out. Like that'll fuck it bad. Bad.
Mm-hmm. The damage control could be irreparable at that point.
Yes.
If you know he's talking about LGBT,
this is the time to be doing any of that shit.
You want to know something funny? I have to go back and look in my notes. But I'm pretty sure when we were removing the Nazi symbol, I think that's when around the time he started to like really get back involved with everything, and he was like demanding a few things back then. And I'm pretty sure he said, just leave it alone.
Yeah, you don't get to make that decision, blah, blah, blah.
And I said, bullshit, we're removing it. If this doesn't get removed, you're going to end your project right here.
It's going to be on the front page of every fucking...
What a what the fuck? Right?
So, trust me, when that Nazi symbol got removed, trust me, when it was myself, Milkshake, Yubi, First Word, Stixil, and Based, all putting our foot down and going, no.
Objection here.
Yeah,
you can't have a swastika on the metaverse.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That's crazy.
Imagine you go in to buy lands and the first thing you see is a big swastika.
Yeah, no.
Yo, I remember that.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
But you can get a dick though.
One question
just a
I
body
have.
part.
I'm curious, I guess I was curious then about, because I'm worried about fragmentation at this point. How is
That's always been the case. You guys are just hearing about it now.
No, that's fair. I mean, like, because it's it's like centralization within the developers. One thing I was curious about though is how is validator auditing gonna work for the upcoming beta?
As in determining who can be one?
You think I know that?
I think my god, is not going to apply anymore. honestly.
What I know isn't applied anymore. Listen, here is my plan for validators. So if you're a validator, this was the plan, okay? There is a current temporary role that I put on everyone. When you go through the Shibarium help desk, yes, there is a Shibarium help desk that I never announced. It is only for validators right now. We don't want spam tickets about bullshit on Shibarium because we don't care.
Can I run
Not that we
Shibarium
don't
on my
care,
Chromebook?
but yeah, exactly. So it's we want to start a very, very good discussion for validators. And the discussion is professionalism. Validators are required to be professional.
I mean, yeah, they can't just be fucking little kids with a dick in their hand, dude. They gotta be some
We're learning a lot. We're learning a lot. So validators, if you're going into a validator specific channel, you will need to be vetted that you are a validator. And that is what we're doing right now, is just chilling. We're just chilling and talking about the validation setup since we really don't know anything yet. The documentation's still coming. So we want to instill in how we're going to do that channel from the get-go. We talk about professional shit. We can meme. You can meme, don't get me wrong. You can meme. But when push comes to shove, that channel is about professional talks around validation and community building. And that's how that channel was supposed to go. From that channel, we were going to kind of get an internal intake up from what Eric told me, and that was with the information provided on the validator page on the documentation. Eric wanted me to open up a private channel for all of the interested in parties for validation. Just so we have a count on a count-ish on who wants to come on and as a validator and who's thinking about it and that kind of stuff. Just as a community, if people have questions in that channel, we would filter it back into Eric and Cal, who were asking for this stuff to happen. And we had a really good setup. We would release the intake of it, publicly, and there is a procedure to do it with. But all of that has to kind of be described and put out into put on paper per se. But there was an entire process. It was professional down to the T. It was, we want the best of the best at the very start because to start off the blockchain, you need a strong starting point. You need trustworthy people to do this shit. So we wanted to know who's really in it for the game and who's in it for the money. Because there's two different things. That's two different things. Money is one thing, but short term, you're not making money. Long term, you would probably make money. NFA. It's what it comes with it. But for the quality over the quantity, that's what we wanted. We wanted quality.
So is that happening?
I don't know if that's what's happening. I don't know right now. I will be honest with you and say I don't know anything about validators from this point forward because I don't know if I'm on the project or off the project at this point.
Oh, I'm curious. For when you said professionals, are you implying that you needed to have been, say, like an ETH validator or validator?
No, I am not. No, I am not.
Oh, okay, I was like, what?
I don't want to say exactly why, but I'll trail around that with I don't think you'll need to have prior experiences as a validator. I think there's a lot of smart people in the server for validators that have never done it before. We have a person in our back pocket would love to come talk to you about validators. Let me tell you, I have a 10-book essay on validators right now that I never knew about.
Well, please send it to me.
We will. He will come out. He just wants, he's busy, but he wants to talk about validation too. But those tech docs have to come because this guy is knowledgeable. This guy's gonna turn the tables on the entire Shib community for what he knows about validating. And he is an asset for knowledge. He is an asset, and he's going to help us build the knowledge base At least that's the plan for validating. But first, we have to get there. We need the documentation out, the tech docs out first, just so we can start to talk about that stuff. But for the channel specifically, no. If there, I mean, in my vision, there's two different channels. If I'm talking like what the community wants, that's a whole nother story. If the community wills it, it's we kind of have to kind of go that way for channel creation and the discussion of topics and that kind of thing. While it's not like in rule set or anything, it's just what you do for community expansion. So kind of like build as you go kind of thing. For the validator channel, there will be a private one and a public one. Just more of a public shoot the shit kind of thing. Talk about the same thing you do in the private, but more publicly. And then the private one for being validator specific, just for the 100 validators or however many validators we have. They have a private area to go to talk not just, what is going on. If their validator is messing up, they have a place to talk to other validators without the white noise of all the other channels. They have a source of a secure place to go to where anyone else in that channel will either be reliable, trustworthy, and know what the hell they're talking.
Noted.
I hope that makes sense.
Does to me.
That was great insight. I appreciate it.
That's the vision that we have for validators, and to continue the communication going between them, because communication between validators is so crucial in my mind. Because if you don't talk to each other, you're going to screw yourselves. And if you have mean boys in the same channels as you're trying to work in, that's just a recipe for disaster, and we want no part of it.
Wait, but for validation, I guess on layer 2, well, documentation's not out yet, so I guess I can't say the technical, but is it not trustless?
No, well, that was a typo that was a typo on the
Yeah, it's not earning. It was meant to be working or something like that.
But you need trust in your validators. Are you serious? If you're if you're a delegator, my ass, if I was delegating to let's just say Barkgate, and Barkgate had his validator up, I'd research the ever living shit out of Barkgate because I want to know where my money is. If I can trust
of course, person. Yeah.
Because all I know, Barkgate's a scammer, and I'm not. And Barkgate is not a scammer. I'm picking on him right now, but
stop doing that. That's not cool, Trophias.
Barkgate, I need to trust Barkgate. So if Barkgate's holding my money, and if anything goes wrong with his validation, that means I could lose potential money. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, so you need to know who your validators are, just on a DYOR thing. Don't go hammer on them, but you should always have some sort of contact with your validator. In my mind, if you don't want to talk to your validator, that's you. But for the people who want to kind of understand who their validator is, and so they can kind of get to know them as a person a little more, I see nothing wrong with that.
Thank you, Trophia.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's just the difference between proof of stake and proof of work, right? Because since we're staking actual funds on this one.
That was my understanding.
That's like an argument, I think, against validators at all. We should be trustless in it. We shouldn't put any trust in anybody because you just don't know if someone's going to fuck you over or not. True. Well, could decide after 10 years of being trusted, they decide, you know what, I want out. I'm taking everybody's money. Fuck you.
I'm taking.
And there's a pile of money sitting there that they have access to.
Exactly. That's why it should be trustless. I'm not trying to argue or anything. I fucking don't like that stuff. Centralization is the root of all problems in crypto. Everything problem-wise can be traced back to that in some way, shape, or form.
I'm not going to argue that point. That's way beyond the scope of this. I would only argue that that there has to be some kind of trust mechanism built into the system.
And that's why they were going to have application styles, so the dev team can go through those applications, or whoever goes through those applications. I don't know. because we haven't gotten to that point yet.
Because we haven't gotten there yet. Okay.
We were in the beginning. Eric, Cal, myself, and Milkshake were all talking when about validators and everything, how the system works, all of that. And our next topic was validators and what we're looking for validators, and that's why that temporary role is on some people. It's for them to get inserted into a private chat so they can talk about more validation more specifically, because people who are coming in looking to validate, they want to understand validation and
because there's a pile of money sitting there, dude.
Yeah, of course, but they also want. But they're not the people that we're bringing in. They're just showing that they're serious about validation in their own way, and there's some that if it's a company or whatnot,
they're going to want a return on their investment, an ROI.
Oh yeah, no, but that's not the topic of conversation right now. The topic of conversation is more technical. It's more, how does it work? How does the nodes, interact with each other?
And that piece hasn't been worked out yet.
Well, I mean, for the blockchain, yes, it has. But for the validators, their knowledge, they can only source other blockchains' materials on how it works.
Right.
And that's what they're kind of going off of.
Okay.
So they can talk about it in a structure or in a saying of another blockchain, how it might be set up, but not with the context of the Shibarium. Exactly, but not for Shibarium just yet.
Right. So can I short circuit this a little bit? This is I know that this is a very fluid topic at this point, and I'm probably speaking for a lot of other people that have the same question. So is Shytoshi done?
Definitely.
No.
Probably no.
Because of who you ask.
Hey, hold on. That's something the community needs to decide themselves.
It is. It's not an us thing. It's
listen. Let me rephrase the question then.
Okay.
So did he walk off the project or not?
No.
No, definitely not. No, not at all.
Okay.
He's trying to walk everyone else off the project.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's trying to take it over and just be the king dictator or whatever. And
he's allowing.
If that's the case,
question, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. It does raise a rather nasty question, and it's something that's been raised multiple times, and I haven't seen a valid answer to it. And that's, and I know that you'll tell me that one of these contracts is renounced, but from my understanding, while Shib is renounced and it's multi-sigged, Bone and Leash are not.
Leash is renounced.
I'm sorry?
Leash is renounced.
Leash is renounced. It was renounced.
Bone is not, right?
Bone is also multi-sigged though.
Yeah. It is
multi-sigged. Hold on. Shib is and I have to go take my puppy out here in a second, but continue the conversation. But Shib is renounced. Leash is renounced as of October 2021, I believe.
Okay.
When the release of Shiboshi's. Bone is not renounced, but behind a multi-sig, and it's not renounced because it's still minting, quote unquote. Technically, they need to push it so validators can do the thing with that.
Gotcha. So it will be renounced.
It's all completely secure and fine.
Let me get this out, and then we're all done. At least from my perspective. So let me get this straight. Shib is renounced and multi-sig. Leash is renounced as of October. Bone is not renounced, but it is multi-sig.
I don't think Shib is even multi-sigged because it's renounced, so we have no reason to do it.
How is Shib?
Yeah, I don't know where the multi-sig of Shib came from.
The confusion I think comes from in the white paper. It's Shiba Swap is multi-sigged, which is why Bone is multi-sigged.
Oh, you're talking about Shiba Swap. Okay. I'm sorry.
That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. Shiba Swap is multi-sig.
So Shiba's renounced. Shiba Swap is multi-sig. and Bone is multi-sig, not renounced, and Leash is multi-sig. And the only reason that Bone is not
No. Leash is renounced. Leash is renounced.
Oh boy.
Leash is renounced. And the only reason that Bone is not renounced is because it's still minting. Did I get that right?
Correct. Yes, because of
More
the
or less.
DAO vote.
It was still minting. Also, like rewards and things like that need to be distributed through multi-sig.
So there's absolutely no reason to worry that the project is going to get rugged.
Correct.
No, there's tokens are not explicit.
We've said this a million times. SHIB is literally unruggable. It's the way it's designed.
Yeah, like
I hear ya.
exchanges own more SHIB than anything. it's pretty great.
Rugging would be like Binance and
Rugging, like Binance and like I noticed Binance has been staking a lot in Shiba Swap too.
Yeah, that I saw that the other day. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's an enormous amount of money.
Yeah, it's crazy.
SHIB just went poof. Oh my God! But they go under in a heartbeat.
Yeah, until I found out it was Binance staking. It was crazy.
That's a crazy amount of money to stake.
Mm-hmm.
And the question becomes, why are they staking that amount of money?
Look at the community.
Well, it's part of their service they provide.
Question.
So they do like a staking, like stake your SHIB with us for blah %. And the way they do that is through Shiba Swap.
They have a whitelisted address.
That begs the question.
Is Binance like one of the biggest bone holders since they were staking a lot of SHIB on Shiba Swap?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously they sell it for reward.
Then list it. I'm kidding. I mean, I hope so.
I think that they'll list. This is not me speaking as a team member. I have no fucking idea. I'm not in communication with Binance. Let me preface it with that. This is my own 2 cents as a community member. I think if it was me, I would list Bone when mainnet
Straight
launches.
away.
Because it's like suddenly everyone needs it. They won't do it when testnet launches because you just use test tokens. But when mainnet launches and everyone's like, shit, I want to use Shibarium. I don't have any gas. I don't have any bone. They're going to go to any exchange that has it. And the logical thing is to be the exchange that has it.
That seems like the logical thing to do at that point.
That's what I do. Because at the moment, Bone technically has no utility. So there's no point in them listing it.
Is there plans of renouncing the Bone contract once it's done minting, like for all Shibarium or validators or whatever rewards?
I have no idea, TBH.
Maybe we should have a DAO vote on it.
Yeah.
Well, it's more so whether or not it's possible in terms of the functionality of the layer 2. Like if it needs to be amendable for Shibarium, then.
But I mean, we voted to reserve, right? We voted to reserve the remaining 20 million, I believe, Bone.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think
here's a scenario.
But I understand that it can't be renounced until if I understood Trophias correctly, you can't renounce it until